Let yourself arrive. The day is behind you now. You step softly onto the warm wooden deck of a small riverboat. The light is low and gold. There is nothing left to do tonight. The deck is smooth beneath you. The wood holds the last warmth of the day. You find a low seat near the rail. You settle into it slowly. You do not need to be anywhere. A soft blanket lies folded beside you. You draw it over your knees. It is heavy and warm. It settles gently across your lap. Your shoulders begin to ease. The river lies still before you. It is dusk, and the water is dark and calm. The air smells faintly of leaves and cool water. You breathe it in. You let it go. Somewhere beyond the water, low hills fade into the evening. They are soft and hazy. There is no need to look closely. Just let your eyes rest where they fall. The boat is quiet. Nothing hurries here. Everything you carried today can be set down now. Let the hours behind you drift away. Let the day be done. You are warm. You are safe. There is nowhere else to be. The evening settles around you, soft and slow, and you settle with it. Just rest here a while. And while you rest there, warm beneath your blanket, the little boat begins to move. So softly you barely feel it. The dock eases back, a slow slipping away. The old planks of the dock drift quietly behind you. A little further with each moment. There is nothing to hold to, nothing to reach for. You simply let it go. The ropes lie coiled on the deck, loose and quiet. Their work is done for the night. They rest in soft, warm loops, and so do you. The river opens ahead of you, wide and calm and slow. The water is dark and smooth. It carries the boat gently, without any hurry at all. You feel the faint sway of the water beneath the hull. A slow rocking, side to soft side. It moves through you like a long, easy breath. The engine murmurs low, somewhere far below you. A soft, steady hum. It is the only sound out here, and it asks nothing of you. The last lights of the shore fade slowly behind you. Small and warm and far away, there is nothing left to do tonight. Only this quiet water carrying you on. The dock is well behind you now. The river carries you on, slow and easy, and the water lies smooth beneath the hull. There is nothing left to do tonight. Just let yourself be carried. Ahead, the river begins to curve. Gently to the left. There is no rush to it. The boat simply follows the water where it wants to go. As you round the bend, low hills ease into view, soft and rounded against the fading sky. They rise slowly, one behind another, quiet and far away. The water here is smooth, slow beneath the boat. It slides by without a sound, dark and gentle, barely a ripple where the hull moves through. You feel the boat lean, just a little, as it follows the curve. Then it settles again, level and steady. You are warm here. You are safe. The hills grow a touch closer as the river turns. Amber and dusty green in the last of the light. Nothing sharp, everything soft and hazy and far. The current is slow tonight. It asks nothing of you. You can let your shoulders drop. Let your hands rest. Let the day be done. The bend straightens out again. The river opens gently ahead, calm and wide. The hills sit low on either side, and you drift on, slow and easy, into the evening. The river carries you on past that first soft curve. And ahead, along the near bank, a grove of willows leans low over the water. Their long branches hang down, yellow and slow and still. The boat eases in beneath them. The light goes soft and green gold here, filtered through the leaves. There is nothing left to do tonight. You can simply let the boat carry you under. The long willow leaves brush the surface of the river. Just barely. They trail little lines in the water as you pass. Slow, thin ripples that fade almost as soon as they form. Some of the branches reach down low enough to touch the deck. They drift over the wood beside you, soft as a breath. And then they are gone, back over the water again. The air under the willows is cool and still. It smells faintly of leaves and river water. You breathe it in slowly, and you let it out slower still. A few yellow leaves come loose above you. They turn once in the quiet air. Then they settle on the water and float alongside the boat for a little while. You do not need to hold on to anything here. The willows lean and sway so gently. The boat moves on beneath them at its own slow pace, warm and safe and unhurried. Slowly, the last branches slip past behind you. The willows fall away, soft and gold into the dusk, and the open water lies ahead again, quiet and dark and calm. The willows fall behind you, and the water opens a little wider. Along the shallow edge, tall reeds begin to gather. They stand soft and pale in the last of the light, swaying slowly. The boat glides past them, unhurried. The reeds lean a little as you pass. They brush against each other, low and dry. A soft whisper on the air. Nothing more. You listen without meaning to. The reeds hush and settle, hush and settle. It is a small, steady sound, like the water breathing. There is nothing to do but hear it. The evening air moves gently through them, cool and slow, carrying the smell of water and dry leaves. The reeds sway one way, then ease back again, soft as breath. Here and there a reed dips low and touches the water. A tiny ring spreads out and fades. The river takes it in and grows still again, everything settling. You let your shoulders soften. The blanket is warm over your knees. There is nowhere you need to be. The reeds keep their slow, quiet whispering, and you simply drift along beside them. Little by little, the reeds thin out. The last of them slip by on the shallow edge. Their soft murmur fades behind you, gentle and low. The open water waits ahead, calm and dark. The reeds fall quiet behind you, and the river opens wide again. Up ahead, low over the water, an old stone bridge waits. It is small and softly arched. You drift slowly toward it. The bridge is warm brown in the fading light. Old and worn and gentle. Moss softens its edges, dark green and quiet. There is nothing to do but let the boat carry you on. The arch grows a little nearer. Its curve is smooth and low above the water. Beneath it, the river slips through, dark and calm. You feel the boat ease closer, unhurried. The stone lifts overhead now, close and near. The daylight softens as you slide beneath it. The world hushes for a moment. Cool air brushes past, gentle on your skin. Inside the shadow, it is cool and still. The sound of the water grows soft and rounded, echoing low against the old stone. There is nothing to do here. You are warm and safe. The far side of the arch glows softly ahead. A pale opening of golden gray. The boat drifts toward it without a sound, slow and sure. And then you are through. The shadow slides away behind you. The soft evening light returns, warm on the water and the wood. The bridge is behind you now. The cool of the arch fades from your skin. The open river lies quiet all around. Let the shadow drift away behind you. There is nothing left to do tonight. The cool shadow of the bridge falls away behind you, and the land opens. The banks lower and ease apart, and rolling hills spread out ahead. There is nothing left to do tonight. The hills are dressed in amber and copper. Whole slopes of soft leaves, warm and dim. They glow faintly in the last of the light, slow, quiet, far away. The boat glides on beneath them. The water is smooth and dark and slow. You feel the gentle push of the current. Nothing hurries here. Not the river, not you. The light is fading now, warm and thin. It settles over the hills like a soft blanket. Colors go gentle at the edges. The whole world softens toward evening. You settle deeper into your seat. The blanket is warm over your knees. There is nowhere you need to be. The hills drift slowly by, and you let them. The far slopes fade into a soft haze. Trees blur into one warm gold. You cannot quite tell where one hill ends and the next begins. It all just softens away. A little cool air comes off the water. It smells of leaves and evening. You breathe it in slowly, and you breathe it out, warm, safe, at ease. The hills roll on, endless and calm. Nothing changes quickly. Nothing needs to. The boat carries you gently past them, and the day is done. Let it be done. The amber hills slope down toward the water, and there, low on the bank, a little stone cottage rests. Small and old, its walls a soft, warm gray in the fading light. One window glows, a gentle gold, warm as a candle. It spills a little light onto the grass by the door, and nothing stirs there. Everything is quiet. You watch it drift slowly closer as the boat glides along. The water is smooth beneath you. There is nothing you need to do but look. From the chimney, a thin thread of smoke rises. Pale gray, it curls up slow into the still evening air, and it fades softly into the dusk. The little cottage seems settled for the night. Warm inside, quiet outside. Nothing waiting, nothing hurried, just a small, warm place resting by the water. You let your eyes rest on that warm window, its soft light on the water, and slowly, so slowly, the cottage begins to slide past behind you. The glow grows smaller behind the boat, softer, a little gold spark against the dark hills, and then it settles quietly into the distance. The bank goes dark and gentle again. The river carries you on. You are warm, and there is nothing left to do tonight. Let it all drift away. The little cottage falls softly behind you, and out here on the water, the river has grown quiet again. All around the boat, fallen leaves are drifting, red and gold, turning slowly on the calm current. There is nothing to do now. The boat moves so slowly you can barely feel it. The leaves move with you. They gather at the bow, then slip gently apart. Warm little colors on the dark water. One leaf drifts close beside the hull. A single yellow leaf, curled soft at the edges. It turns once, slowly, in the water. Then it eases away again, back into the quiet. You do not need to follow it. You can just watch the water carry everything along. The leaves are in no hurry. Neither are you. Let the day drift off the way they do. More leaves come down as you pass. They land without a sound. One touches the water, then another. Small, soft points of red and copper, settling all around the slow boat. The current holds them loosely. It carries them where it will. Nothing hurries them along. They simply float and turn and float again, and the boat floats with them. You are warm. You are safe. The blanket is soft over your knees. The leaves keep drifting, slow and gold, and there is nothing left to do tonight but rest and watch them go. And the drifting leaves lead you on into stiller water. The river opens out. It widens softly around you. The banks ease back, and the current lets go. Here the water goes quiet. The boat slows. It slows almost to nothing. You feel it settle beneath you, gentle and low. There is no hurry to any of it. The water carries you and asks for nothing. The surface goes glassy, smooth and dark and still. It holds the last of the light like a soft mirror. Nothing ripples, nothing rushes. The cove keeps everything quiet. Around you, the low hills lean in, warm and hazy in the fading light. They soften the wind here. They hold the cove in a gentle hollow, and you rest in the middle of it. The last few leaves settle on the water. They come to rest and stop turning. The cove is that still. Everything here has slowed down with you. There is nothing left to do tonight. The air is soft and cool. It smells faintly of leaves and river. You breathe it in, slow and easy. You breathe it out, and the cove breathes with you, quiet and calm. You settle deeper under the blanket, warm across your knees. The wood is soft beneath you. There is nowhere you need to be. The boat holds you gently on the glassy water. The cove holds you a while, still and sheltered and kind. The water barely moves at all. You are warm. You are safe. And the boat drifts on, slow and quiet, toward the far, calm edge. And where the water lies glassy and slow, near the sheltered edge, something stands very still. A gray heron, tall and calm in the shallows, its long legs in the quiet water. It does not move. It watches the water, patient and unhurried. The soft light rests on its gray feathers. There is nothing it needs to do, nothing to hurry for. The boat drifts near, slow and quiet, and the heron does not mind. It is not startled. It simply stays, calm and unbothered as you glide gently past. A single ring spreads out where a leaf touches the water. The heron watches it fade. Then the water is smooth again. Still, nothing left to notice. You watch it too, without needing anything. The heron and the water and the quiet. All of it slow. All of it settled for the evening. The boat slips on, gentle and low. The heron stays where it is, growing small and soft behind you. Watching the water, calm as ever. And the shallows fall behind. The water opens ahead of you again, dim and soft and smooth. There is nothing left to do tonight. You are warm. You are safe. Let it drift away. The heron falls softly behind you, and the deck grows cool. There is a small doorway near the stern. A few low wooden steps lead down. You rise, unhurried, and go quietly below. The steps are worn smooth beneath your hand. You come down into the little cabin. It is warm here, warmer than the deck. The air is close and soft and still. A single lamp glows low on the wall. Its light is soft and gold. It rests gently over the wooden boards. Nothing in here is bright. Everything is warm and quiet. The walls are old wood, smooth and dark. You can see the slow grain in the lamplight. It is close around you, like a small, snug room. You are safe in here. Along one wall runs a low wooden bench. It is worn soft where hands have rested. You settle onto it slowly. It holds you gently. There is nothing left to do tonight. Beside you, a blanket lies folded on the bench. It is soft and heavy and warm. You rest a hand on it. Its weight is kind beneath your fingers. Nothing to do now. The boat moves on beneath you, slow and low. You feel it more than hear it. A gentle sway, a soft creak of wood, then quiet again. All is calm. You let your shoulders soften. The lamp holds its little glow. The wood cradles the warm air. Out on the river, the boat drifts easily on. You are warm. You are safe. And there, set low in the wooden wall, is a small round window. You lean toward it, gently. Through the warm glass, the autumn bank slides by. Slowly. There is nothing left to do tonight. The glass is warm beneath your fingers, faintly misted at the edges. A soft haze softens everything beyond it. The bank drifts past in gentle shapes. Nothing sharp, nothing needing your attention. Through the soft glass, the low bank slips along. Copper and gold, blurred and warm. The colors slide by like something half remembered. Slowly. There is no need to name any of it. The little round frame holds the whole quiet world. Just a soft circle of moving color. The bank eases by, unhurried, and you watch it without watching. Warm, safe, still. Now and then a soft point of light drifts by beyond the glass. A far, warm glow. Gone again. Nothing you need to follow. The window simply lets it pass. Your breath fogs the glass a little more, then it clears. Slowly, the bank keeps sliding, gentle and endless. You let your eyes rest on the soft round light. There is nothing to do now. You lean your head back against the warm wood. The little window glows on, quiet and gold. The bank drifts by all the same. And you let it? Let the whole day be done. And below that misted glass, in the corner of the little cabin, there is a small iron stove. It glows faintly. A quiet kettle rests on top of it. There is nothing left to do tonight. The stove holds a low, even warmth. You feel it on your hands. On the wooden walls, the lamplight lies soft in gold. Everything here is slow. The kettle makes the smallest sound. A soft, low murmur. Not a whistle, just a gentle breathing of warm water. It asks nothing of you. You lift a warm cup and cradle it in both hands. The heat settles into your palms. It is a good weight, gentle and round. You need do nothing more. Steam rises from the cup, slow and pale. It curls up through the lamplight. It drifts, then softens, then fades into the warm air above. You take a small sip. Warmth spreads through you, easy and kind. Your shoulders let go. The day is done. Let it all be behind you now. Outside the little walls, the river carries you on. You barely feel it. Just the faintest, softest sway beneath the floor. Calm and calm and calm again. You hold the warm cup a while longer. There is no hurry. The steam thins to almost nothing. The lamp glows low and steady. You are warm and you are safe. The cup is warm and mostly done, resting easy in your hands. You set it gently by the little stove. There is no rush. You rise slow and cross the small cabin toward the steps. You climb the few soft steps back up to the deck. The wood is smooth beneath your hand. The night air meets you, cool and gentle. There is nothing left to do tonight. You move quietly to the front of the boat. The bow is open and low. You settle down there easy and let your shoulders drop. The whole river lies ahead of you. The air smells of leaves, cool and faintly sweet, the scent of autumn drifting off the banks. You breathe it in, slow and soft. You let it out even slower. The water ahead is dark and smooth. It slides quietly beneath the bow. No hurry in it, no edge to it. Just a soft, endless calm moving on into the evening. The banks slip by on either side, low and dim. You do not need to watch them. You can just let them pass. You are warm and you are safe here. You sit easy at the bow, the open river before you. Nothing to reach for, nothing to hold. Just the cool air, the quiet water, and the soft dark drifting toward you. You settle in at the bow, and the cool air softens around you. Something pale is gathering on the water. A low mist drifting up from the surface. Slow and quiet. There is nothing left to do but rest. The mist lies thin and pale over the river. It moves slowly, the way breath moves in cold air. Barely at all. It gathers in the low places, soft and gray, warmed faintly by the last of the light. Ahead of you, the mist parts. The bow eases into it, gentle and slow, and the pale veil opens to either side. It closes softly again behind. Nothing to hurry, nothing to reach. The water beneath the mist is dark and smooth. You can just make out its slow shine. The banks have gone soft and dim, blurred into the gray, as if the whole world has quieted down for the night. The sounds have softened too. The water slips along the hull, low and steady. A single drop falls somewhere out in the pale air. Small and far. You do not need to listen for anything. The mist smells faintly of cool leaves and water. It rests on your blanket in the softest way. Not cold, just cool and quiet, settling gently over everything the way sleep settles. You watch the pale veil drift and part and drift again. There is a slow rhythm to it. Nothing changes and nothing needs to. The mist simply comes and goes, gentle as breathing. You let your eyes rest on the soft, pale glow ahead. The boat carries you on through it, slow and sure. There is nothing to do tonight. Only this. Only the quiet water and the gentle mist and you. The mist thins as the boat drifts on. To your right, a slope rises softly from the bank. An old orchard climbs it, row upon quiet row. Apple trees, settled and still. The trees are old and low, their branches heavy and easy. Among the dark leaves you can see the fruit. Small warm red apples, rounded, soft in the fading light. There is nothing to gather. No one is picking tonight. The apples simply rest where they are, warm and ripe on the quiet branches. You need do nothing at all. Beneath the trees, the ground lies soft. Fallen apples rest in the long grass, the windfalls of the season. They settle into the cool earth. Slowly, without a sound. A faint sweetness drifts down over the water. Ripe apples, cool grass, the soft smell of autumn. It reaches you on the deck, gentle and then gone. The boat carries you slowly along the foot of the slope. The rows of trees turn gently as you pass. First one angle, then another. Easy and slow. Higher up the slope, the trees fade into shadow. The light is nearly gone now, soft and gray and kind. The orchard rests up there in the dusk, quiet and content. The slope eases back down toward the bank behind you. The last trees slip from view. The water carries you gently onward. There is nothing left to do tonight. The orchard slips slowly behind you. The bank grows quiet and green again. And there, just ahead, an old mill leans close to the water. Its wheel turns slowly in the dusk. The wheel is old and wide, dark wood, worn smooth by years of turning. Soft green moss clings along its edges. It moves without hurry, round and round in the fading light. Water spills from the paddles as they rise. A soft, steady trickle back down to the river. Nothing rushes here. The wheel simply turns, the way it always has. The little mill sits warm and still beside it. Old stone walls, a low, mossy roof. It rests in the quiet evening. There is nothing for it to do tonight, nor for you. The boat drifts closer to the wheel. The trickle of water grows a little nearer. A soft, even sound over and over, like a gentle breath on the water. You listen to it, and you do not need to listen closely. The sound folds into the evening. Let it wash over you, soft and low. Nothing to hold on to. The wheel turns behind you as you pass, slower and slower to your ear. The trickle grows soft, then softer still, fading gently into the quiet water. The mill sinks quietly into the dusk. The river carries you on, smooth and slow. You are warm. You are safe. And there is nothing left to do but drift. The old mill falls away behind you, its soft trickle fading into the quiet. And the river begins to draw in close on either side. The banks lean nearer. The water grows narrow and still. The two low banks rise gently on your left and your right. Close enough now to touch, almost. Soft earth. Dark roots. A little cooler here, and quieter still. Overhead, the branches from both banks reach out toward each other. They meet in the middle, softly. A low ceiling of leaves, all copper and dim gold, closing gently around you. The light comes through the leaves in soft, dappled patches. Little pools of pale gold on the dark water. Slow and shifting, nothing sharp, everything gentle and dim. The boat glides through the narrow channel without a sound. The hull slips along, easy and slow. There is nothing to do here but drift, know where you need to be tonight. A few leaves loosen from the branches above. They turn once in the cool air and settle onto the deck. So light, so soft, you barely feel them arrive. The water is dark and smooth beneath the leaves overhead. Cool air moves gently past your cheek. It smells of damp earth and quiet trees. You breathe it in and let it go. The branches thin overhead, and the last of the dappled shade slips away behind you. The banks lower themselves. They fall away gently on either side, and a wide meadow opens out around the water. The land is flat and soft here. Tall grasses spread out for a long way. They have gone gold with the season. The whole meadow is the color of pale honey in the fading light. The boat glides on into the openness. There are no branches now. Nothing leaning close. Just the wide, quiet meadow and the slow water carrying you along. The grasses sway a little at the water's edge. Slow and soft, a gentle breath moves across them, and then they are still again. The sky is soft above the hills, a pale, warm haze along the low horizon. The color deepens as you watch, slow and quiet, nothing to notice, nothing to hold. Far off, the hills lie low and rounded, hazy at the edges, gentle shapes in the last of the light. There is nothing over there that needs you, only the quiet distance. The water is smooth again out here in the open. The hull slides through it without a sound. You feel the boat move under you, slow and even and calm. There is nothing left to do out here. The meadow holds you softly on every side. Let your shoulders ease. Let the day be done. The boat carries you gently on. And where the meadow reaches its far soft edge, a few deer are standing in the dusk. Quiet shapes against the gold. They do not startle. They simply are, calm at the water's edge. The boat glides on, slow and even. You watch them the way you watch anything gentle. There is nothing to do about them, only to see them, softly, as you pass. One lifts its head slowly from the grass, ears turning, unhurried. It looks out over the meadow, at nothing in particular, and then it lowers its head again, back to the soft ground. The others stay just as they are, still and easy in the dimming light. Nothing worries them. Nothing calls them away. They have all the quiet evening to themselves. You feel your own shoulders soften to match them. Slow breath. Loose hands. There is nothing left to do tonight, and the deer seem to know it too. The current carries you gently along the meadow. The deer grow small behind you, soft gray shapes settling into the dusk, calm as ever, growing dim and quiet. The last of them fades from view, unbothered and still, and the boat drifts on. The meadow slides slowly by. You are warm, and there is nowhere else to be. The deer fades softly back into the dusk, and the boat drifts on. Above the meadow, the sky is changing. It has gone a deep and gentle violet. Slowly. There is nothing left to do now. You let your eyes rest. The color of the sky deepens, blue into violet, violet into something darker still. And there, over the hills, the first faint star. Just one, small and quiet. It does not shine hard. It only rests there, high above the dark line of the land. Then another, near it, soft and pale. They come slowly, one by one, so gently you barely notice them arrive. There is no hurry to them, none at all. The water below has gone dark and smooth, and in it, dimly, the same stars lie mirrored. Faint points of light on the quiet surface, doubled and soft. The boat slips between them, sky above, water below, and the same soft light in both. You are held there in the middle, warm, safe, at ease. The air has cooled a little. It smells of leaves and cold water. The blanket over your knees is warm. There is nothing you need to reach for. More stars gather quietly overhead as the hills grow dim. The day is done. Let it be done. The boat carries you on, slow and easy, into the soft evening. As those first faint stars settle over the hills, a small lantern is lit at the front of the boat. A soft click, a low flame. It catches and holds steady. The little flame settles into an even glow. Warm and gold, it spreads slowly across the wooden prow, soft light pooling on the planks beneath it. The gold reaches out over the water ahead, just a little way. A soft circle of light on the dark surface, gentle at the edges. Beyond that soft ring, the river lies dark and calm. You do not need to see far. The lantern shows you all you need, nothing more. The flame breathes a little, the way small flames do. It sways. It steadies. The gold light moves gently over the grain of the wood. There is nothing left to do tonight. The lantern is lit. The way ahead is soft and warm. You can simply watch the light rest on the wood. The boat drifts on beneath the little light. Slowly, the gold moves with it, over the water, over the wood, steady and kind. The flame holds, warm and small against the wide, soft dark, and you settle a little deeper, watching the gentle glow. Let the light be enough. The lantern's glow slides forward over the water, and the far bank softens. A few small houses gather there. A tiny village, settled for the night. Nothing to look at, really, just quiet. You drift by slowly. A window here glows warm and low. A window there is already dark. There is nothing you need to know about any of it. You simply pass. A narrow lane runs down between the houses toward the water. It is empty now. A single soft light hangs above it. The lane just waits there, calm, going nowhere tonight. The houses lean close together, warm and settled. Smoke rises slow from one low chimney and fades into the dark. Everything here is done for the day. And so are you. The water carries the little lights back to you, wavering and gold on the surface. They stretch and soften as the boat glides past. Then they steady again and quiet again. Somewhere a door closes gently, far off and small. The sound reaches the water and fades. No one is out. No one is waiting. The whole village is easing into sleep. You feel how settled it all is. The village asks nothing of you. You do not live there. You are only drifting by, warm on the deck, letting the day be done. The last little houses slip behind the stern. Their glow grows fainter on the water. The bank goes dark and soft again, and the river opens quietly ahead of you. The last of the village slips behind you, its lit windows fading soft into the dark. And a little way on, the water reaches out to meet a small wooden jetty. It stands quietly at the bank. The jetty reaches out low over the water. Old boards, worn smooth and warm. They lie flat and quiet in the dusk. There is no hurry here. Nothing left to do tonight. A single lamp glows at the far end of it. A small, steady gold. It sits alone on a wooden post, and its light lies soft on the water below. Near the lamp, a rope lies coiled on the boards. Neat and easy, its work all done for the day. It rests there, quiet, going nowhere. No one waits on the jetty tonight. No footsteps, no voices, just the lamp and the rope and the still water. Everything settled, everything at peace. The boat drifts slowly past it. The little lamp slides gently by along your side. Its glow spreads soft across the deck, then eases back behind you. The water closes calm behind the jetty. The little lamp grows small, a warm point in the dark, and the river carries you gently on. There is nothing to hold on to. Let it drift away. The little jetty falls away behind you, and the banks ease apart. The river opens out. It broadens into a slow, wide water, dark and smooth beneath the boat. Here the current is gentle, barely a pull at all. The water carries you on without any effort. There is nothing to steer toward, nothing to reach. The far banks lie low and dim, only soft shapes now, dark hills softened by distance. You can barely tell the land from the sky. The boat feels small out here, and that is a soft feeling. Held on so much quiet water, nothing crowding in, just the wide, slow river all around you. The hull moves without a sound. No splash, no hurry, only the faintest whisper of water sliding past the wood. Slow, even, steady. The air out over the wide water is cool and soft. It smells of the river, of leaves settling for the night. You breathe it in slowly and let it go. There is nothing left to do tonight. Nowhere you have to be. The wide river simply carries you along, and you let it. The water spreads out ahead, slow and dark and calm. You settle a little deeper, and the wide river keeps you, easy and unhurried, on into the soft evening. The wide, dark water lies open around you, and where it stretches away, the far banks grow softer still. The autumn hills begin to lie down into the river, doubled there, quiet. The water here is very still, so still it holds the hills upside down. Copper and amber mirrored below. The real slope above, its soft twin below. You look out over the side. The line where the land meets the water has gone gentle, almost gone. It is hard to tell where the hills end and where the river begins. There is nothing to work out here, nothing to decide. Just two soft hillsides, one above, one below, held together by the quiet water between. The boat slips on without a sound, and the mirrored hills slide slowly with it. The reflection bends a little, softens, then settles again behind you. A single leaf touches down on the surface. The reflection wrinkles, widens in soft, slow rings. Then the water smooths itself over, and the hills come back whole and calm. There is nothing left to do tonight. Know where you need to be. The hills lie folded in the water, and you lie easy in the boat. Both of you resting. The mirrored land grows dimmer as the light fades. Land and water blur into one soft dusk, and the boat drifts on, gently, toward the far, quiet bend. The mirrored hills fall behind you now, and the river bends softly toward a shore of great old oaks. They lean out over the water, broad and ancient, in no hurry at all. Their branches spread wide above the deck, heavy with copper leaves. The boat slips beneath them, slow and easy, and the sky goes soft and dim through the bows. The leaves rustle low overhead. A quiet, dry sound, like a long, soft breath. There is nothing left to do tonight but listen to it and let it drift. A few leaves loosen and fall, turning slowly through the still air. One drifts down onto the warm wood of the deck. It settles there and stays. Another follows it, then another. Small and gold on the dark planks. Nothing to gather, nothing to tidy. You let them lie where they land. The oaks lean a little closer over the bend. Their shadow lies cool and soft on the water. The boat moves through it, unhurried, and the leaves keep turning down. Then the bend eases open again. The oaks slip slowly behind. Their leaves still whisper, quieter now, growing faint. And the calm river carries you gently on. A few leaves settle on the deck behind you, and beyond them, at the back of the boat, there is someone quiet at the tiller. The boatman, steady and calm. He stands there gently, one hand easy on the tiller. He does not hurry. He does not speak. There is nothing he needs to say to you tonight. The boat holds its slow line down the middle of the river. He guides it so softly you can barely feel it. Just a small, easy turn, now and then. You do not need to steer. You do not need to watch the way. He is keeping the boat safe and slow, and you can let all of that go. The tiller moves a little. The boat answers, gentle and true. The wake fans out behind in a soft, slow line, smoothing away into the dark water. He is steady, and he is kind. The kind of quiet company that asks nothing of you. You are warm, you are safe, and the boat is in good hands. So you settle back and let him carry you on. The river slides quietly beneath you. There is nothing left to do tonight but drift. And with the boatman steady behind you, the river opens into a long, straight run. The water lies flat ahead. There is nothing to reach for now. Only the slow banks, sliding gently by. The banks move so slowly you can barely tell they move at all. Low grass, dark, soft earth. A few quiet trees leaning back into the dusk. Everything unhurried, everything at ease. The water ahead is smooth and unbroken. No bends, no hurry, just this long, even glide. You can let your eyes rest wherever they fall. There is nothing you need to follow. The boat moves with the faintest hum. A slow, warm sound beneath you. It settles into the quiet and becomes part of it. You breathe with it, softly, slowly. Somewhere along the bank, the reeds stand still. No wind now to stir them. The air is cool and calm. The river holds its long, straight line, carrying you gently on. There is nothing to see, and that is the gift of it. Nothing to watch for, nothing coming. Just the slow banks sliding by and the quiet water beneath you. The day is fully behind you now. Let it be done. Out here on the long water, there is only this gentle, even motion. Steady, endless, kind. You could drift like this a long while. The banks keep easing by. The water stays smooth. Nothing changes, and nothing needs to. You are warm. You are safe. You are carried. The long, straight water begins to soften ahead. The banks draw a little closer. The boat leans gently toward a quiet bend, where the shore folds inward and the current lets go. There is nothing left to do tonight. The boat drifts in slowly, closer to the sheltered side. The water here lies smoother than before, almost perfectly still. The wind cannot reach this quiet curve, and neither can the day. The bank rises soft and dark beside you. Grasses lean over the edge. Their shadows pool on the calm surface, and the boat slips toward them, slow and unhurried. You are warm. You are safe. The boat eases in nearer to the shore. The banks close around this small, quiet water like a soft hand. The far river is out of sight now. Only this gentle bend holding you. You feel the boat slow beneath you. The steady hum grows softer. The wood is warm under your hands, and the water barely moves. There is nowhere else to be. Nothing to do now. The last ripples spread out from the hull and fade. The water flattens again behind them. The bank holds close and quiet, and the boat settles toward its resting place, slower with every breath. It is very quiet in this bend of the river. A leaf turns somewhere on the water. The reeds by the bank hold still. The evening rests here, gentle and complete, and so do you. The boat drifts the last soft length toward the bank. Slow. Slower still. The water holds it kindly, and the sheltered bend keeps everything calm and near. Let the day be done. You are almost at rest. And as the boat eases close against that quiet bank, something in it goes soft and slow. The old engine, humming low all this while, begins to settle. Down and down into nothing. The hum fades away under you. First a gentle rumble, then a soft murmur, then only quiet. The engine falls silent. There is nothing left to carry you along now. The boat slows to nothing. No wake behind it, no ripple ahead. It simply comes to rest on the calm water. You feel it settle, gentle and sure. The water holds you now, easy and still. No engine, no motion, no need to go anywhere. The little boat rocks the faintest bit, then lies quiet against the bank. All around you the river lies flat and dark and warm. The banks are close and soft. The hills stand quiet beyond. Everything has come to rest along with the boat. The lantern at the front burns low and gold, steady on the quiet wood. The boat will stay here now, held soft against the bank, at rest for the whole night. So let yourself grow still too. The journey has carried you as far as it needs to. Nothing more to travel toward tonight. You are here, warm and safe, and the boat is resting. And with the boat at rest, there is nothing left to hold you upright. So you sink down onto the deck. The wood is warm beneath you. You lie back slowly. There is a blanket here for you, warm and heavy. You draw it up over yourself, and it settles, soft against you. It presses down just gently, like a kind weight. The blanket holds the warmth close. Your shoulders ease. Your arms grow heavy beneath it. There is nothing left to do tonight. Nothing to reach for. Only the warmth and the quiet. Near your feet, the lantern glows low. Its light is a soft gold. It does not flicker much. It only holds, steady and small, over the deck and the still dark water. The wood beneath you is smooth and warm from the day. You feel it under your back. Solid, steady. The whole boat holds you gently, and you let it take your weight. Above you, the sky is deep and soft. You can rest your eyes on it or let them close. Either is fine now. There is nothing you need to watch for. The blanket rises and falls a little as you breathe. Slow, unhurried. You do not have to think about it. It simply happens on its own, warm and easy. Warm beneath the blanket, safe on the resting boat. The lantern low and gold beside you. There is nowhere else to be. Let the day be done and simply lie here. And as you rest there beneath the blanket, your gaze drifts up. The sky has opened all the way. The stars are out now, spread wide over the dark hills. Soft and countless. There is nothing to do but look. The hills lie low and dark against the sky, rounded and quiet. Their shapes are barely there now, just soft shadows. Sleeping shapes of land. You do not need to name them. You only let your eyes rest on them. Below you, the river breathes, slow and quiet. A gentle rise, a gentle fall. The water moves the way sleeping things move. Barely at all. You breathe with it without trying. A few of the stars lie doubled on the water. Faint points of light, held loosely in the current. They shimmer, then settle, then shimmer again, slow and soft. There is nothing left to do tonight. The air is cool and still. It smells of leaves and of the river. Nothing hurries it along. It rests over the water the way you rest on the deck, softly, going nowhere. Somewhere the hills have gone entirely to shadow. The line between land and sky is soft now. Hard to find. You do not need to find it. You let your eyes go loose and unfocused. The lantern glows low beside you, small and gold. Its light does not reach the stars. The two just sit together in the dark, near light and far light. Both of them warm, both of them quiet. So you lie here, warm and safe under the whole slow sky. The river breathing below, the hills asleep around you. There is nowhere else to be. Let the night hold you. Let it all go quiet. And beneath that wide, quiet sky, the last small sounds of the night grow softer still. The gentle lap of water against the hull. The faint creak of the wood. Slower now, fading. The boat rocks ever so faintly. A slow, easy sway. Barely there at all. Like being held. You feel it beneath you, gentle and even. and it asks nothing of you. The lantern is low now. Its warm gold light rests on the deck and does not move. The hills are dark and soft around you. All of it settled, all of it still. There is nothing left to do tonight. Nowhere to be. The day is done, and it can stay done. You can let it all go now, gently, breath by breath. Your breathing is slow, slower, with every quiet moment. Let it fall into the rhythm of the water. In and out, soft, easy, no effort at all. You are warm. You are safe. The blanket is heavy and kind over you, and the boat holds you steady on the still water. Let it drift away now. The river, the hills, the lantern, all of it fading softly into the dark, like a thing seen from far off, growing dim. Just breathe. You are held. There is nothing left to do. Let go. Let go. Sleep now.